Yo, what is up? And welcome back to another episode of Pepsis Plays Modded Minecraft. In the wonderful world of Direwolf 20's 1.16 mod pack. So today I have a few things planned. First things first, I would like to open up a portal to the mining dimension. So this comes courtesy of a little mod called Just Another Mining Dimension. Basically, it requires a diamond pickaxe and some obsidian, and you stand on it, and I believe shift right click or just right click? Left click. It's left click. And it automatically or auto-magically transports you to another dimension wherein the surface level is at 60-ish. And it has no ties to any other dimension. So no ties to the overworld, no ties to the nether. It's just another mining dimension. So that you don't have to screw up the overworld to mine. And it's all nice and flat, the bedrock is flat. Huge expanse of nothingness. And to get back, you just shift left click, maybe it's right click. Is it right click? Ooh, lag. I think it is right click. If I stand on it, yeah, I think it is right click. Yep. Right click it is. Oh, a little bit of server lag going between dimensions there. But anyway, that's pretty cool, and I bet you can guess what I'm going to do with it. I have a whole bunch of things here lined up for me. And what we're going to be doing this episode is getting a mining rig up and running. This is going to be like an inchworm drive type mining rig, and we're going to use Create. Now, Create is a mod we haven't gotten into yet, but I am very anxious to get into it because it's an awesome mod. There's tons of stuff you can do with it, and the machines you can build are very cool. Very cool. We're going to take a little bit of a break from Applied Energistics, but now that we have Applied Energistics to store all of our stuff, now we can get into the Create mod and start mining stuff that we can then put into our Applied Energistics system. So that is the plan for this episode. I have done a little bit of testing in a creative world and have decided on a design or a machine that should be able to mine an entire chunk in one go and then move on to the other chunk. So we have a bunch of stuff on our list. First things first, what I would like to do is get some ender chests set up so that we can transport things. Ooh, not that ender chest. I want a different ender chest. This ender chest. Ooh, it requires blaze rods. We do not have access to blaze rods right now. We need to travel to the nether, so maybe we'll do something else for now. Maybe we'll just go full, ooh, polished rose quartz. That's sandpaper. Let me make sure I have the ability to get andesite alloy. That should be fine. That's easy enough to get. Andesite casing, logs, brass. Brass you can get from smelting crushed brass. Alloy kiln. Can't get that in an energized smelter, huh? I would like to just alloy it together. Redstone furnace, induction smelter. A zinc ingot, which I'm supposing I can also get from an induction smelter. Let's check. Induction smelter, just zinc ore. Oh, right. We do have zinc. So I may need to do some brass stuff, and we may need to set up a little create spot. Let's do that. Let's, this episode, set up a little create facility to help get us started. Create's an awesome mod, man. Alright, I'll do a little bit of terraforming off camera and build a sort of create facility either over there or over here. And when we come back, I'll have that building built, and we can start getting into how to make some of these machines for Create. Let's do that. Alright, see you soon. Okie dokie, we are back. I made a simple wooden hut, which should be big enough to house what I want to do here. Should be big enough. Yeah, but anyway, to get started with create, first things first, the easiest way of generating power, or create's version of power, is with a water wheel. So create works off of rotational energy. And the easiest and cheapest way of getting that, by create standards, because I don't think any other mod uses rotational energy, is to do water wheels. So we have to make sure that all sides are covered by some form of stopper. And then after we're done all of that, we can, ooh, actually these are on wrong. If you look at the way these are spinning, they won't catch as much of the water spinning this way, so we'll have to reverse it. We'll have to reverse it and put it on like this. There we go. There we go. And then once we add the water here, you can see it start spinning, which is nice. Let's make sure that we're catching all of that water so it doesn't flood everywhere. And let's actually make a little water source here. 2x2 water source. Let's take one of these and put it, ooh, I don't know, here. Then we also want open that up, and then we can add the dirt block back, and you can see it spin a little bit faster. So this is the best way I've found of getting as much rotational energy out of a water mill. So you can see there's flowing water on 1, 2, 3, 4 sides of the block. This is a water source at the top. The flowing water is on this corner, this side, this corner, and the underside. And it's all going the same direction. I don't know why the visual is bugged, but it is. So we'll have to deal with that. But anyway, the way to add to it is just by adding another bucky, and then adding that back. And that should get her going. So let's fill up our water. We won't need this water source anymore. Oop, that was a mistake. Come here. And then we'll need these guys gone as well. We should get those 2 dirts. Nice! Okay, this water source block is misbehaving. So I'm gonna have to get it back. And then bam bam. Please stop misbehaving, you. There we go. We go there and there. And then we should add back these 2 blocks. Nice! Okay. So that is how we start. And then we can get rotational energy out of this side. I think this does need to be there, but the bottom block didn't. Ooh, it is nighttime. It is nighttime. Let me go sleep. It's a shame that my bed is all the way over here. I should move it. The problem with my AE2 systems housing is that it's... Oh, hello. Hello, buddy. I don't want you here. I don't want you here at all. You're gonna die. You gotta leave. You gotta leave, pal. Also, you llamas. Get out. Honestly, a pretty annoying mechanic. If I'm being honest. But anyway, we won't let that distract us fully. We've got a rotational power source right here. Now, it can handle quite a bit of load. Not an amazing amount. Why am I still hearing... Oh, it's the Black Death. Or a Plague Doctor, rather. From the Rats mod. We don't care about him either. We're just gonna kill him. And the rats. Nice! Made the advancement I am the cure. Or did. So, we need a few things to get started, and I've crafted them all already. I'm not going to bore you with the crafting process, but the way you can move rotational energy around is by shafts and belts and gearboxes. Now, I'm not sure where I want the energy to go yet, because my mechanical mixer is going to be a large portion of what I'm doing here. What I know I want is a couple of chests. Yeah, we should get 2 chests. We should probably make them. Easy peasy, dude. I love having my storage attached to my crafting. Honestly, so nice. So, we want an input chest and an output chest. Those are going to be our main 2, and we want it probably a level above. Yeah, probably a level above. That works for me. So that can be our input chest. We're probably going to want it somewhere else, though. Maybe a bit further back. Yeah, how about there? How about there is our input chest? And on that input chest, or rather below that input chest, we're going to want a conveyor belt. Or in front of it. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's try to do out this system. I think it might be, like, in front of it. Let's attach our andesite funnel. Not that way. Not that way. So, let's try in front of it. That's not gonna work. It is below it. It is definitely below it. Right here, and then we want probably another one right here. Then the funnel can go like... Well, let's do our belt. Then the funnel can go like this. But the other way around. Like this! Then it will take items out of here and put them on the conveyor belt. Now the conveyor belt needs to feed into a basin. I actually didn't craft a basin. Oh. Looks like we're getting pillaged. He shot himself. Or his brother. Oh! Hello, raids. Ooh, I even got one with a shield. Or whatever that is, a banner. Man, I do not know vanilla mechanics. I do not know vanilla mechanics at all. This is actually the first time I've played with a patch that has the raid on it. Oops. Let's make our basin. So if we search at create, our basin is right here. That should be easy enough. It just requires andesite alloys, which is a simple recipe of iron and andesite. Then we'll also need a blaze burner. Empty blaze burner. We want that. Can we make that? We need iron bars. Let's quickly make some iron bars. And then we can make our blaze burner. Now I think a blaze burner actually requires a blaze. Is there an easier way to get heat? Somehow I have to get the blaze in the blaze burner. I know that there's a way to do this that I'm not thinking of right now. Maybe I can do it with a furnace. Let me do some research here and I'll come back. See you soon. Yeah, so in my research, I have learned that the way to get a filled blaze burner is by right-clicking on a blaze spawner, which means we're taking a little trip. We're taking a little trip down to another town. Oh, and it looks like our storage system is full. Yeah, storage system full. Well, alright. What are we gonna do about that? We're gonna need some more storage here. Alright, well, let's take a little trip to the nether. What I would have liked... this is not nearly enough food. Is it? Do I have steak? I should have some steak in here. That's probably fine. That's probably fine. What I would have liked is to just be able to build the create thing today, but looks like we're gonna need a side trip as well. Actually, I'm gonna repair my pickaxe in addition. Which we don't need here. We need in our AE2 system. We need a diamond, I'm assuming, or some bone. I'm not sure. Not sure. I moved my Tetra stuff out here. Yep, diamonds. Yep, diamond, which is actually high on our list of things that we have the most of. Amazing. All repaired. Very nice. Now we go. Now we go. Yeah, I'm gonna need to add a lot more storage drives, methinks. A lot more storage drives. Let's take a gander at the nether and see if we can find ourselves a blaze spawner. Actually, you know what? You know what? I need to step out and then step back in. Oh my god, the nausea. The nausea. What I need to do is get my blaze spawner and a couple waystones. Let's get one. At least one. Yeah, let's just get one then. And let's get... What is it? Blaze spawner? Yeah. Let's get that guy. Put our rats back in. And then we're off. Actually, I'm gonna repair my sword as well. Maybe I can even upgrade my sword to diamonds. But I think I have sharpness on it. Don't I? I have sharpness on the blade. Let me shift click it in my inventory. Settled. Hone 440 out of 500. It doesn't look like I have any upgrades on it. You know what? I'm fine to upgrade it to a diamond sword. Heavy iron, heavy blade, yep. Blade material. Pride material cannot be used for this schematic. Oh. Oh, you need to be osmium, don't you? Which means I need blackstone, which is found in the nether anyway. So let's just upgrade you, or repair you with iron then. Let's just repair you with iron. Back. And you repair with diamonds. Alrighty. Interesting repair pattern, even though it's an iron blade. I guess the binding or the socket is iron, so it kind of makes sense. In a weird little way. But we have our waystone, we have our blaze burner. We're ready for our trip, our gander, if you will. And a bam. Yeah, I need to go this way? Wow, it is dark. Let's look at the minimap. First of all, let's look at the minimap, see if there's anything interesting. Nether rack, nether wastes. Over here is a crimson forest. Where are we? We're right in the center of this. Absolute garbage. That's basalt. Ooh, there is another fortress over here. Let's add a waypoint. Another fortress. And let's start tunneling. Alright, actually, is this even tunneling? I need to build, like, stairs downward. Let me harvest some netherrack and build some stairs downward. I will travel over there and we'll come back when we've succeeded. See you soon. Okie dokie. Took us a while to get here, but we are now here, and I hear a blaze. I haven't seen any yet. We may be running out of torches soon. Not it? Nope, we have another stack. Nice. Nice, and I'm just covering everything that I've explored with torches, just so I know where things are and where things are not. Okay, interesting. That's a lot of glowstone, and I hear lots of sounds of blazes above us. Let's check that out. Let's check that out. It took us some time to get here. Yeah, it was not pretty either. There was one time, only one time, that we fell in lava, which I am kind of proud of, even though I know I shouldn't be proud of it, because we still fell in lava, but at the same time, it was only once. It was only once. Let's do another brick there and here. Oh, there you are. Do I need a whole blaze spawner, or... Oh, no. I just need a blaze. Sick! Sick! Yeah, you can use a whole blaze spawner or just the blaze. This is a recipe for disaster. So I'm going to mark this off so I cannot step too far, because I will step too far. Make no mistake, I will step as far as I can. Alright, we got our blaze. That's all we came here for, to be honest. To be honest, that is all we came to do. Yeah, we might as well go back now. We got our blaze, ladies and gents. Easy peasy. And I can remove this item, this waypoint here. And then we can go back to our waystone, which is up on top of this here hill. Very nice. And let me mark another waypoint where we are. So this is the nether, not the portal, but the waystone. Nether fortress. Wow, I cannot type. Waystone 1. In case we find another nether fortress waystone that we want to put down. And then it costs three levels to go back to our mining base. So it's not free to travel in between dimensions, it's free interdimensionally, but not... Or no, it's free intradimensionally, but not interdimensionally. If that makes any sense. We did get a fair amount of netherrack and some nether quartz along with it, which is nice. Which is nice. The netherrack doesn't interest me too much, but... we also got some statues, it looks like. We're also going to need some coal. Did we get our basin? Let's search at create and get all of our stuff back that we were planning on using. We don't need the andesite casings. And we can put away our nether bricks, those stuff, glowstone, dirt, our buckies. And that looks like it. We might need the cogwheels, but I kind of doubt it. Yeah, I don't... Oh, our shafts as well. We'll need the shafts as well, yeah. And then we'll also need some coal. We'll also need some coal. That looks good to me. Apparently we have a spider going on. And... Ew. Interesting. Alright, so we've got this. We need to feed it into a basin. It should just auto-feed in. And then... Actually, maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. Maybe we need this up a thing. And we might need another andesite funnel as well. We'll also need a brass funnel. For now, let's just do our mechanical mixer up above. There needs to be a one-spot space. But that looks good. Ooh, we will need a cog. Right there. Let's go grab one. Let's go grab a cog. Coggers. Mr. Cog, where are you? There you are. I think we just need one. One is fine. Just to get shaft going on. Adios, spider bro. Then I'm thinking we want to go out this way with it. We'll need our gearboxes and the shafts and everything like that. The shafts, we're gonna want another doohickey over here with a chest. We forgot our chest. Should have made a door on this side so that I could have gotten in as well. Chest. I can spell. Put our glowstone away, and the chest can go back in as well. After this, we should be pretty close. Underneath here, we will need a blaze spawner. And you can see he's kind of dead looking, which is rather sad. He'll follow you wherever you look, by the way, which is a pretty nice touch. A pretty nice touch. And then we'll also need our andesite funnel, but we should connect that to the belt as well. Yeah. And then to get it to link up to both, we'll do it like that. And then we'll need power for each of these. So that means gearboxes. And we'll go here, and here, and then here, and is that it? We'll probably need more. Probably need more. This might need to be a vertical gearbox. Yeah, we're gonna need more gearboxes. Ooh, empty hands. Gotcha. Let's go get some more gearboxes. I think we'll need like 3 or 4 more, probably. The only bad thing about Create is the rotational energy. Gearbox. How many of these can we get? 2 more. We'll probably need some more cogwheels. That's 8, and then some more andesite casings. That's another 4, and then we can get some more gearboxes. Let's just get all of them that we can. So the way to get vertical gearboxes... Actually, do we even need a vertical gearbox? Yes? Perhaps. We'll put a vertical gearbox here. The way to get verticals is just to craft them in your personal crafting area. And once we get a vertical, we'll get another vertical. And bam! There's probably an easier way to do this that I'm just not thinking of. Getting all of these lined up. But I don't have the time for that right now. You can see this is now running. It's running the wrong way, which is very sad. Can we do not a gearbox here? Oh, it went on the conveyor belt again. Let's right-click that off. Hello, why? Get out of here. Not you again. Terrible. There we go. And then we will also need a gearbox here. Gearbox here. And a shaft here. And then another shaft? Or this needs to be a gearbox then as well. Like that. You can see that one in the chest, which is very nice. And then we have this gearbox up top, which is off in 2 axes. Yeah, in 2 axes. So let's small cog it up. Let's get a small cog. Actually, we could probably make this a lot easier if we just did a small cog and then a big cog. I don't know why I just ate that. That's not good. Let's get cogs. One of these. Ooh, we need more buttons. More buttons. And that comes from planks. Looks good to me. Let's just get a stack of buttons. Then we need cogs. Need a big one, a couple big ones, and a small one. Oh, that doesn't go in there. That should be fine. Cogs actually work the same way here that they do regularly. So stop it. A big cog to a small cog will increase the rotational capacity, or the rotational speed anyway, by quite a bit. And I think, put that there, and then we put like a small cog over, I'm thinking here? Not that way. Not that way. We might need to put something behind it. A shaft. Then cog it that way. Then that's working. We don't need that shaft, but you can see how much faster that is. How much faster this is spinning than this. It's really nice. Really, really nice. Ooh, this can actually be a vertical gearbox. And go like that. And then, bam. Mixy, mixy. Nice! So, when we put stuff in here, it'll go into here. We actually, what we'll need to do is find some way to feed our little Blaze under here, because he needs to be fed. He needs coal. So let's look at bronze, or brass. It's brass. We get a brass ingot from mixing. Brass nuggets? I don't think so. Oh, that's packing. I want mixing copper and zinc. I don't believe we have any zinc in our system, but I do believe we have copper. Let's check it out. So copper, yep, we have 18. That's it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We really need our miner, which is the whole reason we're doing this. And then zinc ore, we can smelt that up. Smelt that up in our smeltery over here. It doesn't get ore doubled. Zinc cannot be ore doubled, unfortunately. But that's okay. That's okay. This guy's working great, by the way. And I believe we're still producing energy. We have a backlog of biofuel. We can fill this back up with seeds if we want to, and carrots. Let's do that. Let's fill that back up with seeds and carrots. And I think it takes saplings as well. I'm not sure how many saplings we have, but we have a freak ton of seeds. It might take kelp. I should try kelp. Anything else that's biofuel? Yep, saplings. There we go. Okay, we got some saplings, we got some seeds, we got some good stuff here. I think it might actually be faster to just put stacks of 64 into the machine. Do kelp? No kelp. And then I can put the seeds in here as well. And they'll process over time. But yeah, that biofuel system is working way better than the coal system we had going on before. Way better. We got some zinc here. So we can test out this system. Like I was saying, though, I may need some more andesite funnels. Yeah, this is going to be a problem, isn't it? Frankly, this is just too big. I can turn it on its side, and then pull the power over with a gearbox and a shaft. That might be a little bit better than this nonsense. Oh, we'll try this. So we want the copper and the zinc to both go in here. And then what we'll need to do is add coal, which apparently I put away. Because Pepsis. Just Pepsis things, putting away inventory items that we desperately need. And it's dark again. I'll be right back after the nap. There we are, all slept up. So, right in this basin, we know we have a bunch of copper and zinc. And what we can do with that copper and zinc, once we feed this dude, he becomes a blaze. And their mixer head should come down and mix those two into brass. Let me make sure. Brass ingot, go. Automatic packing. We want the mixing. So it's a zinc and a copper. Now this should be doing it. I should see them in here, but maybe not. Where did they go if not in here? Alright, I need to get out of this. Am I just stuck here? Really? Really, fam? It looks to me like I'm just stuck here now. Alright, conveyor belts, not the best. How come I can't get out of this conveyor? Okay, dude. Where's my axe? Maybe they somehow ended up in here as well. In the chest. Oh yeah, they must have. They ended up in the chest. So we need some type of funnel on here to only pull out brass. Otherwise it's gonna pull out all of this stuff as well. So for now, we just won't have him. And we'll just have... let's put this dirt in here. We'll just have all of our... So it's 16, right? Or just 6? Just 6. We'll put these in here. And then the mixer should go when I have the coal in. See? Wunderbar. Wunderbar. And then eventually it'll pull back out. Because it'll be done with the mixing process. Now you can overfeed this guy. He'll just keep accepting coal. And then we can get all of our brass out of there. There we go! Our first brass. Nice. Our first brass. We'll get that system a little bit better once we have the brass. Because we can't filter things... Or can we? Can we? Can we filter things out of this cauldron? You have a filter? Recipe filter. Damn. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And then can we do the belt thing now? That's what I'm hoping. We do this, and then we belt them together. And then we do a chest. And the andesite funnel. Chest here. Andesite funnel here. And let's go get the zinc. We have a little bit more copper that we can turn into a brass. We have a ton more zinc. Do really need the mining for the copper, though. Do really need the mining for the copper. So let's put 1 and 1 in here. 1 of this and 1 of this. Now what should happen is it should keep the copper and the brass in there. And only pull out zinc. And if we feed this dude, it should go mixy-mixy. Mixy-mixy! And then we should see brass pop out. Yeah, that's the trouble, huh? We might need another funnel on here. Might need another funnel on here. I think that's what's gonna have to happen. Well, let's try that. Let's try that. Let's go get another funnel. So, funnel. We're gonna want a brass funnel as well. And that requires an electron tube, which is polished rose quartz. Do we have a redstone torch? And polished rose quartz is rose quartz with sandpaper, right? Which is just paper and sand. Do we have paper? We do not have paper. So let's craft some paper. And I think we should have sugarcane. Nope, not that. Not that either. This one. Let's get some sandpaper, and then we're going to need some rose quartz as well. Do we have any? Rose quartz. Where do we get rose quartz? Rose quartz comes from... Oh, I see. I see. Just gonna need 1 of those. So, the way you polish rose quartz is have that in your offhand, and then with something that's polishable, you just right-click while you have it in your offhand. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. I would like that out of my offhand, though. We can put that back in. And then, what were we doing? What were we doing? We were doing a brass funnel. Right here. Electron tube. Iron. Nuggets. Nuggies. Let's get those. Let's get our brass funnel. Right here. Bam. Got that. And bam. Got that. So we get 2 brass funnels from that. Let's see if we can put away our stuff like we can. Keep the shaft on us. But this guy should... If I move you back 1, are you going to behave? So if I go funnel onto something that's down lower, should have my gearboxes here, right? Yeah. And 2 gearboxes should cancel each other out, I believe. Let's go like this, and then another vertical. Like this. And then, actually that's going the wrong way. Which is actually quite the boon for us. Because it means we can delete this, right? And put a shaft in its place. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Now this is going the right way. Although it should be 1 closer, right? Should be 1 closer. Okay. I just got it off by 1. Off by 1 error. So vertical gearbox. Then we have shaft. And shaft. And you can go down 1. It's our chest. And we need a belt as well. We should have a belt. Yep. And we need some dirt. Let's do this. So dirt here. Our chest. Over here. We don't need the brass funnel for this. Just andesite. Oops, that's not right. Let's do our belt. And then... Alright, that issue again. Not sure why that works that way. That like that, and... Ooh, this should be fine, right? Just go like this. Yeah, and then we can put a filter of brass on it. Put a filter of brass. Alright! That should be groovy. That should be groovy. To my knowledge, that should be groovy. Now, if it is groovy or not, we have yet to see. Ooh, what if I did like a little... over-under here. Nice. And then I can get back? This is a terrible idea. Alright, so we put those in. They're sitting there because it needs power. Yeah, like this. Nice. They're sitting there because it needs power, but once we put power in with our coal, bam, light up. It should start mixing. Then once it's done mixing, it pops out the brass, and we're done. So technically, we can put as much in there as we want. You know what? I like you better. I like you better this way. Yeah. Mucho betre. So let's put all of our zinc and copper in here. We won't need them for anything else. And then we can pop you in there. We're waiting for all the zinc and all of the... This might have been a poor decision with all the zinc that we have, because it is not... Yeah, this was a poor decision. It was not balanced properly. But now it should be fine. We're just going to have a little bit of leftover zinc in there. And it should start popping out brass as it's mixing. There's 2. 3. We should see 6 sets, I believe. 4. 5. And 6. Oh, there's still more in there. 7. I forget how many copper I put in. Was it 10? 8? Ooh, there's still copper? There's still 2 copper. So we can plop in another 2 copper and 2 zinc. And it should be groovy. Might need to feed this dude again. I'll just do it preemptively. So yeah, there's our last 2 zinc, or 2 brass right there. Nice! So that is a little introduction to create. So we are going to use this mod right here, to build a mining rig that should mine a whole chunk at a time. And the design I have in mind is pretty sick. I'm excited to show it to you guys. Super excited, actually. But it'll have to be next episode, because this one got away from me. We did some nether stuff, we did some create stuff. All over the place, man. All over the place. I'm also going to need more drives. I'll do that off camera, though. Do that off camera. How are we doing on energy? This guy's actually running out of energy. So we'll need to fill him up as well. And I'll need a better power system. Maybe next episode, in preparation, I'll get into flux plugs. And flux everything. So a flux point is made by flux cores with a block of redstone. A flux plug is flux cores with a flux block. So how do we make flux? Flux core is obsidian, flux dust, and an eye of ender. That's fine. And flux dust. So you need redstone dust, a block of obsidian, redstone dust in the middle, and then you left-click the obsidian to get flux. And that has to be on bedrock. Okay, that's super doable. Now what flux networks do, we'll also need a flux controller. What the flux networks do is allow you to transport power wirelessly between dimensions, between everything. So we'll probably do that at the start of next episode, and then we will get further into the create. How about that? All right. Well, until then, I hope you have a wonderful day. But anyway, adios.